Hi, this is Colin from Watch Off the Cuff. Today we're going to look at changing the battery on a Rotary Elite dual face watch. This is not very intuitive, especially when you haven't done one before. So we have two faces, the quote-unquote day face here. If we flip this around, very similar to a JLC Reverso dual face. And here we have the night side here. So the issue here is that because the case is split, there's no way to traditionally access the movements are two in here. So sort of to reveal the mystery here, the large crown is the one that needs to come out. However, it has to be accessed first from the other side. So here I was, I wanted to turn it over for you right away. So we're going to turn it over here. We're going to use a traditional case knife, and there is a slot in the bottom that you'll be able to see. And we'll just give it a firm push and gentle as we go here. And with it, we could see that the dial here is in two pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this particular piece, place that in the tray for now. And this is going to give us the access that we need. So here's the crown that's running the dark or night side, and the day side is here. So where we end up accessing the crown is from this side through this small gap here. Now it is possible to pull out the crown a little bit and move this movement around a little, but you don't have that much room to work with. So I'm just going to place it back down here. Now it's very difficult to see, but you're going to be able to pull the crown in and out and see that release lever come back and forth into view. Now I've got the camera between my arms and my head in this particular setup here. And I remember when I did this the first time, I'm pretty sure it was in the first position. And you're going to be able to see that dimple down there. We're going to give it a push. Now I've pulled it out to the second position. We're going to do it again, first position. And there we go, there's our release. Okay, so now we've got that out. The counterintuitive part here is that we're now going to replace the second part of the dial here. Again, sorry, I'm doing this not in the position I normally would at the workbench. Make sure it's lined up. There are two pins that allow for alignment here. We're going to index that bottom mark there that we used with the case knife. We're going to set that up over here. It's going to fit back into place. Just want to make sure that's all the way correct there. Now we're going to lift it up. We're going to flip it over. And now we're going to perform the same operation from this side. Again, there's a notch in the bottom. We're going to bring that out and over. And now the entire movement will come out. I'm just using plastic tweezers here. So now we have direct access to the bottom movement on this side. And then from here, if we take a look over here, we have the movement from the other. It is a little tricky to do it with the dial, especially in this case. I've already changed the battery, and when you run it, the second hand is going to be running. And then we put that back. Once the battery's changed in there, it's going to sit down. There's a nice retaining ring in there. And then we can now replace the crown. Give it a little wiggle. Make sure it's seated correctly. Just going to use a small tool to hold down because the movement sticks out here just a little bit. It'll give us just the leverage we need there to make sure we're holding the movement in place. Give it a wiggle, pull it out again. There we go, we're back into place. Now we can take the bezel and crystal. That can be replaced on either side. Smash back in, and away we go. There's our battery replacement on both sides.